Hello and welcome to the Frozen Biscuit. I'm your host, Zach James, along with my co-host, Noah Seuss. It's been a minute.
Yes, it has.
I don't know what else to say. We have been so busy. I have AP Euro, if you have taken AP Euro, you know what I'm talking about.
If
And
you
if you
have
haven't,
a junior here, you know what's going on.
yeah. And then also Baloncesto, evil for me, Espanol speaking friends.
Yeah, I just have a lot going on. Schoolwork is tough.
He's got a job calling games out of he's calling games
Tomorrow I'm calling soccer. Go,
daily.
go to St. Anthony's YouTube channel to watch me tomorrow as I do color.
Shout out to my boy Seuss getting it
Doing,
done right here.
doing
All
color.
right, we got a tier list, as you can very easily see. We got 10 categories, cup favorites, might do something in the playoffs on the rise, mid, mediocre, bad but watchable, bad, horrible, and lottery favorites. Now let's kick these things off with Mr. Tawny, our good editor and great friend.
Good editor. One video in the books.
One video in the books. The Anaheim Ducks. And
we know where they're going. It's
wow.
a lottery favorite. The first pick this year, BU product. I'm going to a BU game in a couple weeks. I'm going to see him there. He looks pretty good in my opinion, but he ain't no Connor Bedard. So, but Adam Fantilli still. Oh, they didn't get Adam Fantilli. Carlson is still a good get in Anaheim, even though Adam Fantilli is probably the better pick. But hopefully they suck this year, so keep the rebuild going.
Hey, time will tell. Couple key moves. They got Alice Kaloran and Radko Gudas for leadership out.
Oh, wait, no, you're forgetting the biggest move. They picked up Ross Johnson on waivers. Ross will lead them to the playoffs. I know him. He's elite.
They're exciting, young, and will probably suck, although they beat the Hurricanes to start the season.
And they have Ross. Don't forget about Ross. Ross is just an elite guy himself.
Coyotes. They might be worse than the Ducks.
No, they are not. From what I've seen from the Coyotes in the 4 games they have played this season when we're filming this, they've played a couple games. I feel like they're a reasonably good team. They did get shut out by the Islanders, and they did win against the Rangers 2-1. But I feel like they are a good mid team. I don't know why. I feel like they're going to be a little fringy. They have good young talent in Clayton Keller and Brett Hayden. Zach, what are your thoughts on that?
I think the management intentionally makes them suck, so they move. They didn't do a lot during the offseason. I think they got Nick Bjugstad back, if I'm not mistaken.
But the young talent is becoming better. I'm going to say
Logan Cooley. I'm excited for him. He looks pretty good. Keller, of course. But now they need this draft pick.
I'm going to say bad. Just bad. Plain out bad. They're going to be good in the future. I see them being winning.
We can make the same case for the Ducks, but
no, the Ducks are bad. The Coyotes at least can compete. I can see them. I can watch a Coyotes game.
We'll split the difference. We'll make them horrible, but not lottery favorites.
Free the Coyotes of pain.
Bruins, our good friend Drew Surratt. Thank you for doing our interview. Good luck this upcoming season. You're the GOAT.
We have connections to every team. I'm gonna say they're mid. Straight up, there's mid. They didn't help their center depth in the offseason when they needed to. I feel like their center depth is very weak up the middle, but they're still the same team just without Brayshawn and Krejci. I can see them trying to make the playoffs, but coming 5 to 10 points short. And their goalie tandem is still top 5 in the whole league in goalie tandems.
I'll just make quick right here.
Close, just very close. They're just mid. They're just mid. We should have just made a whole category titled Connor Bedard. Can we get up to that?
They're up in a few. But yeah, I will say I hate their 90-year redesign. It
Oh,
looks
I love it.
terrible. They like inverse the colors, and I don't like it. I don't like change.
Zach doesn't like changes. The Kings jerseys have stayed the same forever. It's been the same black jersey.
Since
There's
I've
no-
been alive. But
yeah,
like before I was alive, they've changed the jersey.
they got to change the jerseys.
Sabres,
From
I will
what
go with on the rise, but not there yet. I think Tage Thompson has got another 40-goal season ahead of him this year. Alex Tupp will be the next captain of this franchise. I think they're exciting, and Devin Levi's look pretty good in that from what I've seen. So I think they're close. They're probably an 85 point team, but they're not going to make it.
from what I've seen of the Buffalo Sabres, if I'm judging them by 4 games, 3 or 4 games, I'm gonna say they're horrible. But the whole season is not 3 or 4 games. We're not in the NFL. I am feeling that they will be like they were last year, close, but not good enough to crack the playoff window with how stacked the East is this year.
Zeus, Calgary.
Nightmares in Calgary for me. Now some Calgary, but we got both bad, so it's fine. Calgary, I'm gonna say is mediocre. They have the guys. The crew is there. Huberto, Kadri. They have a nice young team of players that can flourish, I was gonna say. But I don't feel like they're good. They're still just not there. Even though the West is certainly weaker than the East, the Calgary Flames are just not that team.
Yeah, I mean, they lost my boy, the greatest hockey player in the world, Tyler
Tyler
Toffoli.
Toffoli.
Elite Tyler Toffoli.
You do have a Flames jersey in the closet.
I do have a Flames jersey in the closet. I'm proud to have a Toffoli jersey in multiple colors. But I mean, Igor Sharangovich, he'll be fine. But they need to Markstrom needs to get back to like Vesna form. And I don't know. They lost what it was 19, 20 something 1-goal games last year.
You win those games, you're in the playoffs.
Ridiculous.
You win those games, you're in. Just comes down to that.
They win half of those games. They're contending for best record in the West. So they just gotta piece everything together.
They just gotta put everything together, and you could be a playoff team contending for the West. You can go beyond, far and beyond with this team.
So this is before we saw the first couple of games.
This is now playoffs.
This is now.
No, we're not going there. They're all right. Might do something here. They're a good team, good structure all around, but they just don't win.
You let the Kings
They're fine. No, we're not doing it.
5 goals on you and almost come back. That's
They just started this season after a tough loss last year in the conference finals to the Carolina Panthers.
the Carolina Panthers.
The Florida Panthers. Carolina's a good team. They have the makeup to go to the Stanley Cup. They have everything to go to the Stanley Cup, but they just can't get it done. Plain and simple.
Next up, Chicago.
Where's the watchable part? Yeah, we can only watch them because they got Connor Bedard. That's the only reason anyone watches them. They have talent, young talent. Of course, they have the man, the myth, the legend, Connor Bedard. They also have Taylor Hall, Nick Foligno, Corey Perry, a bunch of grindy old veterans on the team. We're pretty good, pretty solid. They also have Islander legend. He did not play for the Islanders, but Peter Mrazek, thank you from the bottom of my heart. We made the playoffs because of you. Good job. You always beat Pittsburgh in clutch time. But the Blackhawks are – I could see them if Connor Bedard does his thing, which is score 100 points. Not going to happen. Connor Bedard won't win the Calder.
He will not.
He will not win the Calder. I'm feeling it.
A shocking revelation because it's going to be the best Alex Lafreniere, the
No,
best Alex Lafreniere in the league. Alex Lafreniere.
it's gonna be Adam Fantilli, the third pick, because he's just an elite. Shane
Also,
Wright.
Bedard, elite flow. Elite flow.
They fined him for it. They fined him first game for his flow. Avalanche. Ooh.
After what I saw versus the Kings, in between here and here.
No, from what I'm seeing, they're a good team. They're ahead of the Hurricanes, but I don't feel like they're the squad. They're the squad to win the cup. Gabe Landeskog is out from them. You got to remember that's a key piece to their whole game. They just extended Devon Taves to a new contract, 7
Deserves
years.
it. He deserves it.
I don't know how much million, but 7.5, I think, per year. It's a good contract. He's a great defenseman. They keep McCarr and Taves here long term. Good team. I can see them going to the conference finals, even the cup, against the Islanders. All right, let's move on.
Your boy Adam Fantilli, where are you putting him?
Adam Fantilli. That team, from what I saw, is a cup contender. They are bad but watchable. I can watch the Columbus Blue Jackets because they did beat the Rangers. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect the boys. And yeah, I like Adam Fantilli a little way too much. Don't ask why. He's just a greasy man. They're gonna be good. They're not gonna win them. They're not gonna come close to making the playoffs. They'll be like seventh. They'll be ahead of the Flyers.
All right, I guess I'll go next. Dallas Stars. I think they're better than both the Avs and Carolina, but they are not the cup favorite. I think they're gonna be good. They have the pieces to go really far.
They have the pieces and the makeup to go far, but I don't see them going with it. They have everything to go far. The key is the same thing for the Kings, but with the Avalanche. Will they beat the Avalanche? The Avalanche are a good team, and so are the Stars. The Stars have a little bit more of that veteran depth, adding Matthew Shane in the offseason. What a steal of a signing. What was it? 1 year, $3 million?
Yeah.
Will, what are you doing? Will,
I think maybe even less.
Will, pick up the phone. Stars are a good team. Detroit. My killer of the offseason. Alex DeBrincat. No, they're mid. They're mid. They're mid. They are mid. They're not good enough, even though Alex DeBrincat leads the league in points right now.
Bro was just pressed. He did not get Alex DeBrincat.
That was a week. That was like a week. That was worse than any relationship pain I've ever been in my life. Just Alex DeBrincat pain. But they're a good team. Good. They're not good. What am I saying? They're mediocre. They're not mediocre. They're because we're from the mid. They're mid. They're like the Bruins. They don't have the defense and goalies to go the distance, I feel like, which is the playoffs for them. They're middle of the pack team. I could see them finishing 6th or 5th in the Atlantic Division. So we'll see.
So after the first 4 games, I want to put favorites. But right. When January hits, they're gonna go here.
No, they're not.
So where do you want to put them?
Let's put them in the playoffs. The playoff section. They just got to get going. What did they win? They won like
they're 1-3
last night. They won.
The Canucks beat them twice. Elite Vancouver right now.
Vancouver is an elite storybook franchise on the hinge of winning a Stanley Cup with Anthony Beauvillier. Free my boy. They did win last night, I believe. So. They lost to the Flyers. God, what is going on? Like, are you guys playing? Are you guys trying to play? Like, come on, put a little more. They're 1-3-0. They're gonna wake up eventually. They have Connor McDavid and Draisaitl. That's all they need. All right.
My dad had a great analogy for this. they will lose until January, and then from January to April they will not lose, and then in May they will lose again
They will lose again to Vegas.
after beating the Kings.
They got
This is a requirement now.
it's just a requirement. Your Stanley Cup is beating the Kings. That is the Stanley Cup final. Beat the Kings. And that's the Kings Stanley Cup too, because they can't get past the first round either. Alrighty.
Florida.
Florida, not a cup contender. They might do some damage. Fine, playoffs. I was feeling they might do something. But with Aaron Ekblad suffering his injury that he suffered in the playoffs, he's gonna be out until January. I heard from a private source, which was Aaron Ekblad himself talking to my dad in a box in Florida. They didn't bring me on that trip. So, funny story about the Panthers. My dad was in a box with Kachuk and Ekblad, and I wasn't there. I think you all know how disappointed I was. It was Dolphins Giants. Okay, I'm disappointed. I'm generally not there. I want to go see the Giants play. Giants lose. Giants suck. But then Aaron Ekblad and Matthew Kachuk are in the box. What? Okay. Kachuk, my dad said, was the nicest guy, even though he seems like a scumbag. Nicest guy in the world, my dad said. Very down to earth, even though he doesn't seem like that on the ice. Aaron Ekblad, he said, was chill. My dad said to Aaron Ekblad that he was a huge Islanders fan, and he said he liked the Islanders because they stay the same team forever. That's the thing all of us Islander fans don't like. So that's my story about the Florida Panthers for all.
This is the first time I've heard this, by the way.
Yeah,
I be watching.
That's the first time I was told that story to Zach. I wanted to save it. So, playoffs for that reason. Playoffs.
You should have had him subscribe. Oh my god, we could have had Matthew Kachuk.
And Aaron Ekblad. Don't forget about Aaron Ekblad. He could be watching us right now. My dad wasn't doing some good marketing there. Good advertising.
Tua is elite, I will say though.
Is that the reason they're making the playoffs? The LA Kings.
After the first couple of games.
No. Playoffs. Put them in there. They're in the same tier as the Oilers and the Panthers. They're okay. I've been trying to explain this to Zach for a couple months now. They are an elite powerhouse scoring team, but they have no defense and no goaltending. He agrees on the no goaltending part, but the defense, the first pair is good. The rest of it is shady. So,
counterpoint. Who needs goaltending and defense when you score 7 goals a game?
But who needs scoring 7 goals a game when you win a 2-1 game? Our teams are so opposite of each other.
But goals are fun.
No, defense and championships are fun. We haven't won a championship since the okay.
So 3 goals on the season, elite pickup. We scored 2 goals and then 5, 5, and 7.
Y'all can't
now. I was not confident after the first game, but I am confident now.
When did they lose the first game, Mike?
5-2, but it was close. It was like 3-2 at the end of the second.
Who were they playing? Was that Vegas? No, that was
That was Colorado.
Yeah, and then they're in a whole another league above, and they might do something category. So you respect. Alrighty, who's next on this list besides the other?
I believe it is Minnesota, and I'm correct.
What I've seen from the Wild is that they're very mid, but they're a little bit above mid. So I feel like they're on the rise, even though they did make the playoffs last year. So
after my experience watching Minnesota Wild hockey, they deserve to go down here.
Minnesota Wild. They're a weird team. I like watching the Wild because they have Caprile. He's dirty. Every word to describe the word dirty. He is. And yeah, who else is on that team?
Brock Faber traded in the Kevin Fiala trade.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And didn't he go to Minnesota? Wasn't he that guy?
Yeah, he went to Minnesota.
And now he plays for Minnesota. I saw a photo of him. Kaprizov scored like last year. And you saw Brock Faber in the crowd like banging on the glass. And now you see Brock Faber and Kaprizov. It's cool. It's cool to see that take place in Minnesota, where it all started for Brock Faber.
They're a weird team, like all Minnesota sports teams.
Shout out to the Vikings, man. They are elite chokers at their craft. You lose to the
Never
Giants.
shout out to the Vikings. They lost to the Chargers. No, can't respect them.
And lost to the Chargers.
How do you lose to the Chargers, man?
The Raiders are just on a ride right now. You all play the Bears. Y'all could be easily 4-3 right now, and I'm not
No,
joking.
no. I hope we lose this game.
Oh yes, please win. Please lose. We need the Bears to win. Giants gotta lose this week. Tanking is fun. Not really. All right.
No. We need to lose to get McDaniels fired.
Oh yeah. We need to get that first pick. And actually, free Daniel Jones. The hat. All of Canada. Bad. Can somebody tell me how this team made the Stanley Cup final a couple years ago?
Because of Tyler Toffoli.
That was the key. He was the key. He hasn't made it back since, but he is the key. Bad. Straight
Again,
up bad.
Another weird team.
Another weird team with nice flow. Cole Caulfield. Just yeah, they're weird. They're not good. They're not good. They're not gonna make the playoffs. Yeah, they're just not good. All right, Nashville. Barry Trotz taking over as the GM. They are mid. They're mid. Nashville is the middest place in the country. Ryan O'Reilly. They got somebody else who I forgot. They're just mid.
Like if Saros can keep them in games, they can probably move up to playoffs. But
No, I'm gonna say on the rise. If Saros keeps him, like plays great, but if he doesn't, it's mid. So put him in mid.
we will have to see.
The team I just watched tonight, from my point of view tonight, they are not cup favorites. I'm sorry. They are not cup favorites. They are behind the Hurricanes. They are behind the Hurricanes. They play a good offensive game. They can't win 5-on-5. They don't play any defense. They let the Islanders score 4 goals on them, which is just a joke in itself. The Islanders don't score. It's like, what? How do you let the Islanders score 4 goals on you? Like, come on. Just be better. And score a goal when it's 5-on-5. Because y'all can't get past our defense. We're elite.
It's because they have Tyler Toffoli. That's why they're cup
He didn't do anything. All right. The next team is the Islanders. The elite storybook franchise going all the way. Cup favorite. Oh, whoa. What do you mean? Wait, no, move us up. Wait, I think you just put us down in the wrong spot. We're cup favorites.
My fault.
Oh no, come tank for that. Cup favorites. We made no moves in the offseason. Same team last year. Run it back.
Same team last year. They're the same team like 5 years in a row. Besides Horvat.
Don't forget about Pierre Engvall. Don't forget. Well,
This team is gonna be rough. I don't know. I'm feeling it.
no, it's not. You're feeling like it's gonna be like the Mets.
Yes, that's what I've come to expect from New York sports franchises.
From what I saw tonight, we can compete with the top heavy teams. If the Devils are the cup contenders that we called them in the offseason, then the Islanders can compete with them. Take them at least 6 or 7 games in the playoffs. Give me that. I'm ready for the playoffs. This kid is ready for the playoffs. God, the Rangers on the rise. Not good hockey. Bad fundamentals. No Patrick Kane. If y'all had Patrick Kane and Vladimir Tarasenko, and y'all got bounced in the first round. I know we did too in the games, but like y'all were the Brooklyn Nets. Y'all were the Brooklyn Nets, but better. Super team galore. And you couldn't beat the Devils with little Luke Hughes. Like what? Be better. Now you lose both of those guys in the offseason. You pick up a nice signing in Blake Wheeler, which he's old as dirt. He's not good. And that's why the Rangers are a very fringe playoff team. They're worse than the Islanders this year. 100%. Banking my buck. Rangers are bad. Rangers are bad. Not as bad, though.
You know their best signing, Jonathan Quick.
Jonathan Quick. I am talking about Jonathan Quick. Did you see the Columbus Blue Jackets tribute video to Jonathan Quick?
No.
They put up. Remember that photo when Quick got traded the first time to Columbus? They edited one photo of Quick in a Blue Jackets jersey, and they used that photo and just wrote "Thank you, Jonathan." They put it on the board against the Rangers when he came back that one year.
That's funny as hell.
It's funny. That is funny. The Blue Jackets are a funny team. Who's next on the list? It is the Ottawa Mid-Senators.
I think they can do something.
No, I say no. It's the same team, but you switch to Brinkett for Tarasenko for DeBrincat. They're not good. They could do something. They have the potential to do something, but they can never do it. They're never going to be there. They're never going to be at that point. Same team last year, just replace a young kid with a veteran.
Yeah, but Lucas Raymond too. I think.
Lucas Raymond's on the Detroit.
Who did they get it? Did they get Chronic in the DeBrincat deal?
They got nothing in the DeBrincat deal, my friend.
They got somebody with the name of H in the DeBrincat deal.
They got nothing. I'm sorry. They got nothing. The Islanders offered a better package. Put him in mid. Put him in mid. The Flyers. Lottery favorites. No. Lottery favorites. Yes. Even though they're in like second in the Metro right now. Lottery.
They just beat the who they just beat?
Somebody good.
The Oilers.
That's how you know. That's how you know in a league storybook franchise is if you beat the Oilers these days.
Oh, did you guys know that they changed their logo?
Yes, isn't it like it's weird now? I don't like it.
No, you see this orange dot right there?
It's gone.
It's a slightly darker orange.
We're looking at it. I'm looking at it. Let's see. Let's see this. They're first in the Metro. They're 3-1-0. They are elite cup contenders. Why does everyone play like so many more games than the Islanders?
Look at this. Look at this.
Elite logo change. Like John Tortorella came in and said, "Let's change everything up. The dot in the middle isn't good. We got like 70 points last year. It wasn't good. The dot in the middle has to change." What is going on in Philly? That's their biggest concern. Pittsburgh. There, no, absolutely not. Pittsburgh is the middest team in no. The Islanders swept them last year. No.
Right?
In the regular season, the Islanders beat them 4-0. They have Tristan Jarry. No. They just signed him for like 5 years. They're right there in a horrible circle I just draw. It's shooting right there. They're right there. That's Pittsburgh. Right here. And a little penguin right there. No, put him right there. Yeah, put him right where you go. How do I get rid of that?
Just erase.
All right, there. So that's where they should be. They don't deserve to be anywhere else. The Sharks, they are horrible, horrible, horrible,
Hold up, I
horrible.
got you. Wait.
Oh no, he's making another one. Who watches the Sharks? Edero. Below. New, here we go. Who watches should be relegated. That's what they should be. Oh, yeah. The LA teams besides the Kings relegated. They are bad. They're horrible. Zach? Okay. Scared me for a minute. I thought something was happening with this stream, but it wasn't happening. But the Sharks are just horrible. They lost elite Eric Carlson for actually nothing.
They lost elite Timo Meyer for
Nothing.
nothing.
They are the worst team. Front office wise, they are horrible.
They might be the worst team in the league. I'm confident in saying that.
I'm confident in the Ducks. For the Ducks. Now we're on the St. Louis Blues.
They're somewhere in here in this range.
Mediocre. They're the same thing as the Flames. They're the same thing as the Flames. Pavel Buchnevich and the boys are gonna get it done this year. They're an elite talent. Not really. They lost a lot. No Tarasenko still. David Backes can't come out of retirement to save y'all now. Jake Allen is not on your team anymore. Some old guy. The Tampa Bay Lightning are a playoff team. Playoffs. They're past cooking. Hey, wait a minute. Wait. We gotta talk about it. They're better than all those teams. I think the Islanders are better than the Kings. No, yeah. No. No, move the Islanders ahead of the Kings.
We scored 7 goals a game.
We competed with the Devils. So, yeah. No, yeah. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Just picture perfect right there. We're both better than the Lightning. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Everything's perfect right now. Just leave that it is.
All right.
Toronto. Interesting team. Should be relegated. They should be relegated. Tavares gone. Matthews to the island. Like my boy who like Matthews signed an 8-year contract after my boy Judd said that he was coming to Long Island. Like, Judd, you got my hopes up, buddy. I was too excited after that. I ran out to everywhere telling everyone Austin Matthews is coming, our Lord and Savior. Then he didn't come to us.
Nylander's gonna go. Nylander's gone after this season. They pretty much have one shot to get it done, because otherwise they're screwed. And they are so happy that LTIR exists.
LTIR, same with Tampa. Those two teams just love the LTIR system. Like, what's your obsession with that? Like, come on. I wish the Islanders did that. Put Lee on LTIR. Traded for somebody elite, and then Lee comes back and we win the cup. Yeah, do that. That sounds good. All right, who's next on this thing? Oh, they're cup contenders. They beat the Oilers. Yes, yep, right there. Perfect. I love it.
It looked good, surprisingly.
So, I might be making a trip up to Zach in April. And there could be a little vlog.
And maybe a little vlog, and maybe our glorious king in the building.
We might also see the Vancouver Canucks in the same day. They're elite. Anthony Beauvillier has done nothing. Ratu's on that 4th line in their AHL team. The Islanders fleeced. But they're still good. Still a good team. Brock Besser is their guy. He is on my fantasy team. Insane. Actually absurd. Why is he so good?
Yeah. So all I'm gonna say is that if there is a blog, there may be a certain spider and a king in one video.
One video. Like I said last year, Vancouver's going to the conference.
That was elite predictions.
I was out of my mind. They did have Bell Horvat, so conference finals looked good. Okay,
I don't know what preceded you to think that they could possibly make it to the cup
I don't
finals.
know why. I don't know why. But every time I think about the Canucks, I think about their 2020 bubble run.
It's because they had Tyler Toffoli.
And that just sparks like whatever. Every time I think about the Canucks, I think they're good. So they're an elite franchise in my mind.
Look, they had Tyler Toffoli. That's why they made the cup run. That's why the Kings won the Stanley Cup. That's why the Devils are about to win the cup. That's why the Habs almost won. And the
Okay.
Flames, it wasn't his fault. He scored the most goals on the team.
That's bad. That's bad. Unique.
Tyler Toffoli is the best player in the NHL.
But behind Alex DeBrincat.
He was Team Canada's captain.
Okay, this is the only team that should be cup
This is the only team that should be
here.
here.
They did win the cup. They're looking for the back-to-back cup. And yeah, they're trying to pull some Penguin stuff right now. My opinion is, then where is Robin Leonard? Can somebody find him? Is he alive? Like, what's
we
going
can never
on?
make predictions like that again.
We said that they were trash. We predicted them to miss the playoffs. They won the cup. All right. According to our sources, our two predictions, the Canucks going to the conference finals, the Jets going to the conference finals, and Vegas being horrible. So this year, the New York Islanders and the LA Kings are going to be tragically bad. Eighth in both respective divisions. We're going to be tragic.
The Anaheim Ducks are about to win the Stanley Cup.
They dead ass wood. They dead ass wood.
No. I got a better one. The Anaheim Ducks are going to get the first overall pick in the draft.
We just cursed the Ducks. You know who's actually going to get the first pick in the draft? Did they miss the playoffs? The Rangers, because the draft is always perfect for them. It's always perfect.
Also, how about Carolina, though?
Okay. Washington is bad but watchable. You only watch them to see Ovi break that record, and he never does.
It'll happen next season. It won't happen this season.
Will he even be playing? He might give up on the team. They're just bad. I just don't like them. Not a good team. Winnipeg Jets are Stanley Cup contenders. They have elite old LA Kings. Alex, what's his name? And who's the other guy? The guy's name.
Gabe Velarde.
Gabe Velarde, Zach. So they're gonna win the cup. You know. All right, yeah, they're on the
I want Hellebuck so bad, but PLD scored a goal against them, so revenge is sweet.
It's like Bo Horvat scoring a goal against Vancouver in his first game.
All right, before we head off, any switches we need to make?
If you think we did this horribly, tell us in the comments below, because we are elite predictors from, as you know.
Let me fix a couple things.
Toronto absolutely relegated. Put them in cup.
They're fine.
The Islanders are vibing. Buffalo. No, they lost to the Rangers and the Islanders in the same week. Vancouver's going to the cup. No, yeah, Vancouver in the cup. Yeah. Calgary. Just leave them there. A team that I can see being mediocre, the Coyotes.
I think it's going to be terrible.
If there's a team that we are going to be so wrong about on this list right now, predictions of what we're going to be wrong about, it's going to be the Vancouver Canucks. They're going to be awful. They're not going to be good.
No. Watch us absolutely clown the Penguins, and then Sidney Crosby works like like Tom Brady goes back like 10 years?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't
Or
think
watch
so.
both of us miss the playoffs?
I can't miss the playoffs again. The Giants, the Mets. Like, what's next?
Hey, you
Mizzou
got
six.
Mikal Bridges.
Mizzou is 6-1. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. If Brady Cook and Luther Burden are watching this video, thank you for saving me of pain, of constant pain. You're my only joy in this world. And I will ask for a Brady Cook jersey for Christmas because that's what I'm gonna do.
I promise Zeus, if that Missouri makes the college football playoffs.
I forgot our bet. Like, what was our bet?
Or no, it's if Brady Cook wins the Heisman, I have to get him a jersey.
And then what was the big bet? Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard.
I think it was.
I'm chilling. Riley Leonard ain't winning the Heisman.
Yeah,
Brady
he's
Cook.
injured. You're good.
I'm good. Yeah, we live. Who's their quarterback now? Who is it?
Doesn't matter.
Sam
We're
Hartman.
about to lose so badly to FSU.
Mizzou got South Carolina on the board this week. Homecoming. Looking nice. 7-1 in the future. Hopefully. Hopefully this team changes us.
Well,
But-
that'll do it from us. We're back, kind of, maybe. Also, make sure we are streaming Anze Kopitar, breaking the record for most.
Wait. We're gonna let everyone in the comments pick.
In
So
one day.
One day you can choose who you want us to watch.
Yeah, but the issue is I'm gonna have people over.
The
I don't have a choice.
Islanders and the Sabres. 7 o'clock Eastern time.
I have people over. I'm sorry, my friend.
All right. We're never gonna do an Islander game.
Never.
All right. So
It's
these
just
are
gotta be a tradition. We're only doing Kings games.
there are options. Jets Oilers. Okay. Rangers Kraken. Or Bruins Kings. So
Do you want to see one man break an iconic sports franchise's single games played record?
or do you want to see the Seattle Kraken destroy the Rangers? Wait. The Kraken are not on this tier list. Did I miss something? All right, the Kraken are playoffs. Just wait.
I got you.
Oh, you got it. The Kraken are playoffs. Oh, he's drawn the artistic skills. Oh yeah, that's their logo. So that's the Kraken. The weird S is the Kraken. They just weren't on this tier list when this tier list was made. So shout out to the Kraken.
My bad.
Zach, now they're gonna win the cup. They're winning the cup.
We should have realized it when Ottawa and Arizona's logos weren't changed.
We should have realized it. Let's see here. Yeah, that's when the Flyers dot wasn't colored in. So that will do it for us.
That will do it for us. Deuce, take it out.
That's it for us here at the Frozen Biscuit. We are streaming tomorrow. Pick the game. We'll do it.
Probably not.
First, go catch me on the St. Anthony's soccer game tomorrow. I will be live streaming it. I am doing color because I know little or nothing about soccer. But my boy, Eamon, is covering play-by-play. So we're going to kill it tomorrow. I know it's high school soccer, but it's fun. It's fun time in the rain tomorrow. So,
I will drop 20 for you in my basketball game.
Zach is
For
going to
the
drop
fans. And for you.
for me and for the viewers watching. So finally, thanks so much for watching. And as always, MIZ.
We are.
Losers.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.